Welcome, and thank you for watching OldNinten Dude's SlotLocke challenge. These poor Pokemon don't know what they have coming to them. Let's just all pray they make it through without fainting. OldNinten Dude, please don't mess this up like last time. Let's not talk about that hot mess of a disaster. Again, thank you all for watching.
Hey, it's Saturday. I'm doing a little bit of grinding of Pokemon. Gonna try to get my Pokemon up for the next part of the stream tomorrow. Well, actually, that's not tomorrow. Next stream on Monday. I'm already thinking tomorrow's Monday. That's ridiculous. I still have Sunday to have fun with. All I'm doing here is I'm doing my SlotLocke challenge, and I am just gonna grind. Get some XP up on my Pokemon before we move on to the next part of the walkthrough with Bulbapedia. I'm playing Pokemon Ruby, by the way. How's your weekend going so far? Man, I ran a 10K today. It had been a long time since I have run a race, since I injured myself last year, and I did okay. Wasn't the best, wasn't the worst. I did okay. So if you're not familiar, the SlotLocke challenge is basically where I randomly generate 6 Pokemon that I need to complete the game with. First of all, it does generate your starter Pokemon, and then it randomly generates 5 others. I have to go and find those Pokemon and beat the game with it. I'm going to cough real quick. So when you first start off, of course, you're not going to encounter all those Pokemon. So what you got to do is you got to fill those slots with the Pokemon you do encounter. They're like Nuzlocke challenge. But once you at least find that type, you have to capture that type and put it into the slot. And once you find that specific species, you have to throw that into the slot and remove the other one. Once that Pokemon faints, you can no longer use it, just like Nuzlocke. So right now I have Noodle, which is a water type, fulfilling my love disc. And then I have Crispy and A fulfilling my other two, my Baltoy and my Spoink. But I did get the Wurmple. And I start off with Treecko and Poochyena, which is now Mightyena. So I've got those. So this session is not the actual game. It's just going to be me grinding along, trying to get their XP up, because the last episode I lost a couple of good Pokemon, and I'm trying to recover from that, try to grow from that, and try not to lose any more. Hence why Joe 7.0. Joe 7.0. Yeah, we're not going to talk about the other Joes. I missed the other Joes. But we're doing good with this desk talks. What kind of games are y'all playing right now? Anything fun? Joe, not Joe. I know, JDC. I know. I miss Joe. Evan Craft, hello. Good to see both of y'all. Oh, poor Joe. I grinded a little bit this past week and I forgot to record it. Hence why Joe 7.0 is already a Dustox. I'm trying to get Magikarp up. Maybe we could get him involved so he could be more powerful than he is right now. I'm having to switch him out every fight. And get my other ones up while we're at it. Evan Craft, played any games this weekend? Do you have spring break yet? I'm going to take a quick sip. Spring break is the first week of April. Whoa, that's late. Man, although schools in our area, a couple had them last week, and a couple more are having them this week. Where I was for racing, we stopped by a big giant gas station that's known in Texas. and still no Pokemon down. Oh, good for you. That's a lot better than what I could say. Yeah, there are so many kids. Wow. I just gave away where I lived. Sort of, kind of. First gym down in Leaf Green. Got 3 of my slots filled so far. Dude, that'd be awesome. I'd love to see that. Do you post on YouTube? You post it on YouTube too, man. Or dude. My dude. Alright, let's switch out. We're gonna use Crispy. I like how this challenge makes you think. It makes you think about what abilities do you need to hang on to? What abilities you need to let go? You gotta be very strategic with that. Okie doke. Oh no, I gotta switch out. Squirrel starter. Make Rock Gym easy. Oh yeah. No, don't paralyze Crisp. Hold on. Now I need to go back and heal or fix them. Yeah, my Dust Talks summary. I have Flying, Poison, and Psychic. I'm wondering if I should do something beyond Moonlight eventually, so I can have more variety. Of course, once I get Spoink and Boltoy, I'll deal with their abilities. But I've got a Dark move, a Grass move, and a Bug move for Geico. I just evolved Poochyena to Mightyena, so we'll see what happens with Nanner Split. Yep, I named it Nanner Split. I came across a Poochyena and I had to keep that ice cream thing going. I lost Sunday. Yeah, I lost Sunday, and I lost Joe. Was it Joe 6.0 that I lost? Hold on. I lost Sunday, and I lost yeah, I lost Joe 6.0 and Sunday on last Monday. No, I lost yeah, that's who I lost. Lost Joe 6.0 and Sunday on last Monday. It was very sad. Had a memorial service. Yeah.
Can you please stop? The pain is real. Maybe go do pottery or fishing instead.
So excited. I got some special things in the mail. I'm working on a craft to send to one of the YouTubers I follow. They recently did a shiny challenge and beat Emerald, and I'm gonna send them a little something to commemorate that. Little artsy thing to put on their wall if they want to. Oh, that was easy. On Diggity Dog. How far are we on, Matt? Magikarp. Or Noodle. Noodle. It's level 217, so we need 217 more. Okay. Let's still fight. As long as if we could get Magikarp, I mean Noodle up, I'll end the stream after that. I'm just gonna grind, hang out, hang back, and grind. So you may not hear me much talk, long time. That makes total sense. Yes. Hello, IKEA. What you up to this fine Saturday? This is beautiful weather where I'm at. You get a less clicky controller. The D-pad on this clicks like crazy. Yesterday I felt very nauseous and had to go to bed early. Ugh. Terrible. Man. I hate having that feeling. You feel better today though, right? Cool. Cool. New deal, learn tackle. Finally, Noodle can fight. Yeah. Let's go heal everybody. Now Noodle can fight on his own. And it will hopefully evolve a lot faster now that we could get some more XP. Sweet. Oh, don't. Did you do anything exciting today, IKEA? Oh, that was terrible. Never mind. Tackle was weak. Some weak sauce there, man. Missed. There we go. Cool. Paralyzed already. AFK because I have to eat. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. I'll turn the jams up a little bit. Switch out. Oh, don't go back in there. That'd be cool if they made running gear or just regular pajamas that looked like all the trainers that people could play as their trainer in all the different games. Like in this, you had like a jumpsuit with a headband that was black and red. Colby, hello, hello. Good day. How are you, my dude? Ooh, that was very effective. Awesome. We're just XP grinding here. I'm trying to get my Pokemon that I have for my challenge right now up to appropriate health so they do not faint on me. I lost 2 on Monday and I am very traumatized by that. So I'm not going to let that happen again. Any games you've been playing lately, Colby? Fallout? Which one? I never was able to play the first-person Fallouts. I did get the Fallout Shelter game, and I was addicted to it for a long time on my phone. Fallout 4, awesome. Do you have any mods on that? My brother-in-law, he does Fallout 76, and is it Fallout 3? I think it's Fallout 3. Play no mods. Fair enough. Geico's already paralyzed. Gravy. What's your favorite part about Fallout? I've played Skyrim, which Bethesda used one of the Fallouts used the same engine from one of the Fallouts for Skyrim. Skyrim, oh my. Skyrim is so awesome. And I got it for Steam, and I'm hoping maybe sometime I'll start playing certain MA games, not all rated MA games, just because I'm not big on profanity or nudity. But Skyrim's one of those games where it's MA because of the blood, but I want to get a mod where I can get rid of the blood. And maybe play that on the stream. But I got that on Steam, and I want to do the HD or high definition ray tracing mods for it. Brotherhood, the best part. Yeah, I've got it on my Switch. I put, I think, like 200-300 hours into it on my Switch. And I really enjoyed the Dragonborn storyline. Wait, did I just do that? Nuh-uh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Dude, just dude. Face palming currently happening.
I lost Noodle. Are you kidding me? Oh, man.
Dude? Just dude. Where is the unlike button, and may I please have the option to click it more than once?
I had this almost happen to me earlier this week with Oddish. Oddish did something to Noodle, and I came close. It came into the red, and I quickly switched over. And I was thankful that he didn't hit me more. Oh, good gravy. Oh. Alright, we gotta undo Noodle. Let's see, Noodle was... Where are you, Noodle? Oh, I gotta expand this so I can see the names. Noodle was right there. Alright. Good gravy. Let's get rid of this Oddish, and we're gonna have to go fishing for another water type. Oh. Alright, so we're gonna slow down the speed so I can actually fish without skipping a... Let's heal everybody up. Let's So sad. Lost Noodle. New deal. Alright. Oh. I have to put Noodle away now. Empty that slot. Forgot how slow this game is when you don't have turbo boost on. So we're gonna deposit. Deposit. Noodle. There we go. So we have to find a water type, unless we encounter. Obviously, we're not going to encounter because we're near the town, so we can control that piece. Luckily, can I fish from here? Will it let me fish from here? Let's see. No. Maybe we can fish from here. Use. Yeah, there we go. Nope, nothing. This is so... I don't want to look at how many Pokemon I've fainted. That's terrible. I'm a terrible trainer. I stink at this. Maybe I get a tentacle. That'd be cool. Oh. Oh, I got away. Took me forever to get Noodle up. There we go. Got it on the hook. What do we got? Another Magikarp. That's okay. We have to catch it. Them's the rules. Let's go ahead and use a Pokeball because all my Pokemon will cause it to faint instantly. Will a regular Pokeball work? Please, please, please. One. Ah, booger. We're gonna have to use one of our good balls. Alright. We'll use a... Which one? We'll use Great Ball. One, two, three. Boom. Alright, we got it. So what are we going to name this? What are we going to name this Magikarp? Magikarp. What should we name this Pokemon? I'll give it a bit for y'all. Let me know a name. First one to give me a name, I'm going to name it that. Within reason, of course. What should I name this Pokemon? I got all day because this is just an XP grind, so I can wait y'all out until y'all give me a name to name this Pokemon. Y'all don't give me a name, I'm gonna have to ask Google for a name. gonna set a timer on my watch. Countdown. 1 minute. Oh, just in the nick of time. New deal. New deal. All right. Very original. Very creative. Yes, definitely. Let's go. Let's turn boost back up. We're gonna have to go to another area, or else New Deal is going to get wiped out really fast. Dewford. Let's go back to Petalburg. I need to go ahead and get this. I'm typing in New Deal. And boop. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Now let's get Noodle up and going. And then we will go back. I need to put him back in slot 1. There we go. This is going to be a long XP grind. Is there a daycare in Ruby? I forget which game I played that had the daycare. I wish I knew. It'd be easy just to drop off Magikarp, go grind the other ones while I wait, and then come back to Magikarp or New Deal. And poof, it'd be all XP'd up. Let me go to the Google on that. And pause the emulation so it doesn't cause my timer to go way up. Okay, so is there a daycare in Pokemon Ruby? Alright, so the daycare, oh, it's ahead. There's a Pokemon daycare located on Route 117, just west of Mauville City. Oh, I haven't even got to Mauville yet. Oh well. We will just grind away.
Please like and subscribe to OldNinten Dude. He needs all the help he can get.
That confusion is so crazy. Being able to use it. It's insane how OP confusion is. If it doesn't wipe them out, it makes them confused. You'll still get XP if you just swap immediately. Really? I didn't know that. I thought they had to have initiated an ability first to contribute to the fight. If that's the case, I might as well... I did not know that. You are sprinkling some Pokemon wisdom on me. I'll do that next time. Alright, so we'll do that. Okay, so we'll move. You missed it. I lost Noodle. Noodle. Alright, we'll do that. We'll switch. Cut. Well, look at that. Oh, man. Awesome, JDC. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know. I was sad, IKEA. That makes it a lot faster. Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. Oh, what'd I do? Switch. Geico. I'm trying to get my Magikarp or New Deal up to level 20 minimum. Because I want to have all my Pokemon at minimum of level 20 before I move on. Because even when I had them at high teens, low 20s, they got wiped out last time when we went against Trainer Mary on the route. So I want to do that before Monday. So maybe a good minute. The race was good. I mean, I didn't get the best time. I didn't get my best time, but it did okay. I didn't keel over, which is good. It's always good. My ankle did swell up a little bit, but that's just because I have that injury. I'm happy that I actually finished, and there was ice cream at the end of the race. So there's a town about an hour and a half away from us that is home to a large ice cream company. The ice cream company does a fundraiser for the local sports, for the high schools in the school district, and raises money for them. Those post-race bananas hit different. So I got something that was like a ice cream bar with chocolate and nuts on top of it, or shell of it. I also got a ice cream sandwich. My youngest and my wife ran too. My youngest had an ice cream sandwich. My wife just had a couple of bites. And then our oldest was with us for emotional support. My favorite thing they have, but they don't have there, is drumsticks. I love me a drumstick with dark chocolate. And then you get to the bottom of that waffle cone, and there's like that big chunk of chocolate at the bottom of the cone. They sell the chocolate part of the cone. What? Wait, what do you mean by that? Like they actually sell those alone? I'm gonna have to look out for that. I'm gonna have to look out for that. That is a definite must on my grocery list for next time. Chocolate drumstick nubs. Force a habit trying to code choose an ability. New deal. Well, if this is the case, let's... Wait, hold on. If this is a case where I can immediately switch, I might as well go back to where I was at Slate Port. Because I could just... I don't have to worry about Noodle getting hit at all. Let's do that. Using the brain cell thingies in my head. No. Oh, I hate that you gotta time this right. Come on. I need 1, 2, 3. How do I talk to him? Grinding mobile games called Cookie Run Kingdom. Stop. There we go. That's what I'm saying. See, this is part of the content, causing cringe with my lovely gaming skills. Oh, yes, definitely.
Dude? Just dude. Where is the unlike button, and may I please have the option to click it more than once?
Sleeper. There we go. There we go. We'll get Noodle up in no time. I just gotta be careful that I pay attention to the health of my other ones. Oh, paralyzed. Oh, yeah, my Minecraft till midnight. Yes. That's gonna be insane. I may sneak a Crimson Bovine in. I know I said I was going to do an entire month. If I'm going to stay up till midnight, I'm either going to have to put like a million tea bags in my water, or I might have to sneak a Crimson Bovine. Yeah, it's fun having everyone on. Oh, no way, he's asleep now. Ah, booger. Bite. You're gonna poison it? Oh, okay, this is getting interesting already. Let's do Crispy. Seriously? Okay, let's just knock him out. Can I make it to the center without... There you go. Ooh. They're all better, right? Yeah, they're all healed. Crispy's about to go up another level. We'll switch out Crispy with Nanner Split. Alright, I thought I got rid of this song from the playlist, but I guess not. Actually, let's change the playlist. I'm gonna change it to my Minecraft playlist. I've really enjoyed Minecraft with shaders. It's been an awesome experience. The visuals really draw you in. I can't imagine having one of those RTX graphic cards where you could like take it to the max and do those crazy shaders and texture packs. I mean, I don't get me wrong, I enjoy having this budget GPU. I got one of those Intel budget GPUs. The previous generation, and it's doing well. It does what I need it to do. It does the encoding. It does 1080p really well. It does 1440p okay. I didn't have the money for it all. Didn't plan on spending a bunch, but I'm enjoying it. It's keeping me going. I know I'm gonna try to save up over the next year or two to replace with something nicer, but it got me going. Oh, what'd I do? Nanner Split, get in there. I'm interested to see if Intel releases any high-end graphics card. I know they got that B580, which is a mid-tier graphics card. Low to mid-tier. Doesn't do everything perfectly, but supposedly its specs are better than the A770, which is the high end of the last generation, which is what I have. And it wasn't that expensive either. I mean, new, I think they were $250, $300. I got mine discounted because it was open box. That's another thing, is sometimes you can find some good deals even if it's used or open box. Like my GPU and CPU, my CPU was used and my GPU was open box. Shift. There we go. There's a channel called, no, let's not do that. Toasty Bros. They do a good job of showing people how you can still make a decent gaming computer from old parts, used parts. Yeah, I do remember. Was it last Friday? Oh, it was on Zelda. Yeah, when I played Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. And I went down into the depths. That was scary. It is scary. It is scary. IKEA is really scary. It'll give you nightmares. It definitely made Tears of the Kingdom a lot darker than Breath of the Wild. Hydration check. Ooh, Nanner Split is up. Cool. Paralyzed. No. Every time I hear or see the word paralyzed, I think of NF's song Paralyzed, which is a pretty intense song. Well, let's just use Geico and Crispy. Absorb to heal. There we go. I like that absorb. Nobody else to talk to? Sometimes it is that way with the stream. My goal is hopefully by the end of the summer to have 1,000 subscribers so that I can have more people in the chat. I mean, it takes time. Not everybody follows someone that's less than 1,000 subscribers. But we'll get there. I mean, I'm looking at this as long-term goals. The goal of this channel when I got on was not only to create content for a younger audience, something that parents didn't have to worry about with the language or games that were being played, but also something that I can have when I retire, that I can enjoy doing, keep me busy, keep my brain things moving and functioning and all that. So I know I'll get there eventually. Not gonna happen overnight. Oh really? I did not know that. Cool. Well, I'm glad you came across me.
Please like and subscribe to OldNinten Dude. He needs all the help he can get.
I know YouTube over the last month, I've seen other streamers talk about it, that YouTube's purging accounts from or subs from people, a lot of it has to do with the accounts that aren't active or maybe bots. So I know that I've gone down a couple subs because of that. I need to create more shorts. I need to do like a montage of me losing all my Joes. He swiped but then came back. Well, thank you. You swipe, unswipe. No swiping, swiper. Evancraft, hello. Glad you're back. A mini heart attack. Don't have that. No, IKEA, don't have that. Evancraft, this is IKEA. Oh, that paralyzed. Gotta be kidding me. Let's do absorb. I think absorb does okay. There we go. Alright, let's go unparalyze our folks. Evancraft, how many hours do you have in Tears of the Kingdom? Let me check. Switch out to Geico. We'll do... No, I think cut works well on Zigzagoon. Yeah. Probably could use absorb next time. JDC, I appreciate you sharing this tip. Wow. Been wasting so much time doing one round of abilities. I could have just switched over to Pokemon to get go. Absorb. Paralyzed again. 185 hours. Oh, you played Mario Maker. Wow. I have Mario Maker too. I haven't. It does better if you have the touchscreen, and I don't usually take it out as dock because it makes it easier to place all the different items to make your own levels. Now, how many of those hours are you making levels, or is it just you playing the game itself? Mostly making? Okay, cool. Yeah, you have that brain, that capacity to do that stuff. You're very creative and very smart, from what I can tell. All my levels are really rudimentary. You know, you see some of these people playing special challenges, live stream special challenges. These guys are crazy how they can maneuver Mario around and bounce and jump off things. I don't know how they do that. That is way beyond my game skills. Here I am losing all my Joes while they're completing these crazy levels. Yeah, I got... Actually, at one point, I had a stylus to use on the touchscreen to make it easy to use a pen and move things around easily without my finger. Went to either Dollar Tree or Five Below, and I got one of those little rubber-tipped styluses. Makes it really easy to use on Mario Maker. But I only have, I think, like 20 hours of Mario Maker or 10 to 20 hours. I didn't do much of it. Let's throw Crispy out there. Cause some confusion. Alright, this is too relaxing. Okay, let's change the playlist again. Where's my playlist? Let's do... Oh, that'd be cool. Show you how... Yeah, give tips. Show how to... You do Mario Maker. Let's do chill. What we got on chill? Gulpin. Gulpin knocked out my new deal. Let's do A. There we go. Awesome. Hey, IKEA, what's the premise of that cookie game? You said you were playing a game on the mobile device. You were playing Cookie Run Kingdom. What is that? I feel like Nana Split's going to get paralyzed. Yeah. Evancraft, what's your favorite Mario game? Hello, Isabella P. Yes, Fishy Fishy. Trying to get her Fishy New Deal XP up so I can level up higher. Mario Odyssey is peak. I have yet to play Mario Odyssey. The peak of my time was when I was I in college, late high school, was Mario 64. But my favorite during my childhood was Mario 3. You haven't. I haven't what? What have I haven't, IKEA? I'm confused. I didn't do some... Oh, played... No, I have not. I have not played Mario Odyssey. I've had the Switch all this time and I have yet to play Mario Odyssey. You have Mario 64 on your 3DS. I never played it on the 3DS. I played it on the 2DS, or the original... I had played it on DS Lite and DSi XL, the one where you start off as Yoshi versus Mario. But I have never played Odyssey. Nope. I just recently got Galaxy with the trilogy that I set that I have. I got the Super Mario 3D All-Star set, which has Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy on it. Okie dokie, IKEA. And I enjoyed playing 64 on the DS. It was different. It was cool to have it in the palm of your hands. Oh, Good gravy, I'm confused. Am I going to do it again? Yeah? Okay, good. Let's get these people unparalyzed. My peeps. No, don't fight. I always thought that the Pokemon got experience based on their contribution to the fight. But JDC, I appreciate you opening my eyes.
Can you please stop? The pain is real. Maybe go do pottery or fishing instead.
When does Magikarp evolve? It evolves to a Gyarados, I know that. Magikarp. It evolves to a Gyarados at level 20. If we could get up to level 20, I will be one happy camper. And then we'll call it a stream. As long as we don't let it faint. Like New Dill. It was spelled differently, but it was still cherished in my heart. So it was Sunday. And we had Sunday for the longest until last stream. Now I got Nanner Split. Family went camping outside and a raccoon took one of my little brother's sandals. Took a sandal? I used to go camping a lot. I was in Boy Scouts way back in the day. And man, did we have fun camping. But there's definitely some Boy Scouts that were in our troop that never learned a lesson. They always kept food in their tent. And one time, we called him Tim Tim. He would always have food in his tent. It was ridiculous. We warned him so many times. One time he had ants, but one time he had a raccoon actually tear the tent apart. And we could hear him get freaked out about it, and it stole a box of his food that he had in the tent. And I remember going to one camp grounds where you could tell that the raccoons were well fed. They knew exactly how to get food. They were so chunky. And we had our dog with us at the time. It was when I was camping with my daughters when they were younger. And our dog went wild barking at the squirrels. And I went to another camp one time when I was doing a guys camping trip. And you literally had to put bungee cords or straps on your coolers to keep the raccoons from opening them because they knew how to open up the coolers. And they had opened up the cooler. I didn't realize that they had opened up the cooler. I heard noise and I didn't know much. I didn't know what was going on, so I just fell back asleep. I woke up. The cooler had been popped open and they grabbed the breakfast sausage that I was going to have for the next day. The gumption, the gall of those raccoons. They're pretty smart. Let's kill. I always have story tells. Well, when you live a life that I've lived, you can relive your life that you lived through stories. I've had many adventures, many tales to tell. Had a lot of fun in Boy Scouts. Did a lot of different things. My family wasn't well off. Part of my childhood, we were low income. And there's plenty of creative things that my parents were able to come up with, even though we didn't have the budget for certain things. But they were still able to take care of my brother and I for 9 years that we were the only siblings. Or 8.5, 9 years before my sister came along. So we had a lot of fun doing that. And then later on, as we were able to increase a little, get into, I guess you would say, quote unquote, middle class stature, low middle class stature, we were able to do a little bit more stuff. I tell you what, my baby brother, he had it sweet. He was the only child for most of the time. And he got all the loving when my other brother and my sister and I had moved out. He was basically the only child. Woo! I was a little jelly. Just a little jelly. And then I was even more jelly when my parents started taking my daughters to Disney. I never went to Disney. I only went to Disney once, but that's when my aunt and my uncle had us go out to California to visit them. And they took us to Disney. But my mother has taken my daughters to Disney so many times. I am even more jelly about that. But it's been good for them. Now they have their own stories to tell. The stream keeps glitching. I show full health on my end. It may be a Wi-Fi issue on your end. Yeah, I'm showing excellent health right now. And my bandwidth is decent right now. Maybe refresh and maybe exit out and then come back. Yeah, our Wi-Fi is a little spotty depending on what part of the house we're in. The Wi-Fi is downstairs and we got a mesh, but the mesh that's upstairs is in another room. You missed the Minecraft stream? Oh man, you missed a lot. I was doing a bippity boppity boop stream, basically working on enchantments. I'm gonna do a little more of that next stream. As well as I'm gonna try to go fishing some more with an enchanted rod to find some cool items. I need to get mending. And then I'm also gonna try maybe uncurse or whatever you call a cursed villager and try to start working on a village. I'm gonna create a wall, gonna build some huts, get some workstations together, and work on getting a farming system going with my I didn't mean to do that. With the villagers. That's one of the things I like doing in my on my Minecraft on my Switch is I would always build a village eventually and have like 10-15 different villagers, and the best ones I like was the fletching ones where you could like give them sticks and get so many emeralds and then trade the emeralds to the farmers to build them up to give you cake, and then you go back and forth with those guys, and then you get the librarian, find the right librarian that gives you the mending book. Then you're OP because you put mending on everything, have an XP farm, and go to town. But Erica introduced something to me that I did not know I could do with JavaScript, having the offhand be your torches, and you just left click to mine and right click to drop a torch. I had not known that, and that created so much efficiency. IKEA is your nickname in school. Why is it your nickname in school, IKEA? And just remember, don't give your real names away. It's because you like shopping at IKEA? IKEA sells furniture? Oh, because you like it. You don't sell the furniture? I'm a youngster. Well, yeah, we have I thought it was awesome. We got an IKEA here a long time ago, and we go there once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon, if that. But I remember going one time and having their meatballs, the Swedish meatballs. Those are actually pretty decent, if I do say so. Very hearty too, with the gravy. Girl Scout cookies? I love me some Girl Scout cookies. What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie? I love Caramel Delights and Thin Mints, but I can only eat Thin Mints if I put them in the freezer and eat them straight out of the freezer. Lemon Ups. I don't know if we have Lemon Ups where I'm at. Of course, our Girl Scout connection, we no longer have a Girl Scout connection. Heard now you can buy off a website, I think, and just put in the code for the Girl Scout you're buying from, if I'm not mistaken. I may have to get your, if you sell them, I may have to get your Girl Scout code to put in, buy offline. No! Another paralyze. Geico grew, yay. Alright, who's paralyzed? Only Geico. Okay, we could work with Nanner Split for now. We'll work with Nanner Split. Nanner Split.
Please like and subscribe to OldNinten Dude. He needs all the help he can get.
I did not watch. I was at a race today, Evan Craft. I haven't raced since last spring. I injured myself at the end of September, so I did my first race today since I injured myself last year. I did not watch that. I saw commercials on YouTube though. How'd it go? Did you watch it? Or did they introduce any new mobs? One new thing, really. Ghast, which is the new Ghast. The Ghastly, the Happy Ghast. Oh, really? I'm gonna have to make sure to pay attention to when the updates, because I have to update my shader pack too when I update Minecraft, or else it'll start glitching. I had that happen a couple months ago. You can wait. You can ride a Ghast. Your troop number is 60244. Hold on. Yeah, if you have information that can identify you, just don't drop that in there, okay? But if there's like a code, I'll have to figure out a way to get that from you without you putting it on YouTube. I'm afraid if you put that out there, they may be able to identify you. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this, just in case. There's some crazy people out there. I'm gonna delete this. I'm sorry, IKEA. I just worry too much. I've got 2 daughters as well. And I'm always worried for their safety. Evan Craft, do you ever eat cookies? Girl Scout cookies? Okay, Evan Craft, see you. Alright, let's fight some more. I was trying to find a pin. I couldn't find a pin anywhere. I had to go to get my backpack. Backpack. Does Dora the Explorer still do episodes? I remember my oldest was watching it way back in the day. Yeah, retract. I'm sorry, I should delete that one too, IKEA. My bad. Gotta be careful. There's some crazy people out there. They remade Dora the Explorer. I know they remade Looney Tunes too. And they've remade SpongeBob at one point. It was like 3D animated SpongeBob. I miss classic SpongeBob. Classic SpongeBob was the bomb. It was so funny. There was a little bit of sprinkled in it adult type humor that only adults would get. Come on, Magikarp. I need old New Deal to get tackle soon. Poor Dora. Poor Dora. Do I have any other Pokemon that aren't paralyzed? Crispy and A and Joe. Okay, we'll use them. I remember the cartoons I used to watch were the original DuckTales, not the remake. We used to watch DuckTales, Rescue Rangers, Darkwing Duck, Batman animated series. What else was another good one that we used to watch? We used to watch way back when I was really, really young. I remember watching He-Man, the original He-Man, and Transformers. That was pretty cool. And G.I. Joe as well. Heathcliff was a good one. Inspector Gadget was a good one. After these messages, we'll be right back. That was one of those Saturday morning cartoon segues. When they'd do a break right before they did commercial break, they would do a little clay animation, sing that jingle. Sort of like Nick does. Nick, Nickelodeon. Oh, Doug. Doug was another good one. I used to enjoy watching Doug's Halloween special. Back. You're back. Evan Kraft, do you ever eat Girl Scout cookies? If so, what's your favorite flavor? You've never gotten the chance to eat Girl Scout cookies? What? You got promoted to a higher level, and I'm looking at my old vest. Oh, really? Cool. I knew some people that were in Girl Scouts and got all the way up to the highest level. My sister got the highest level in Girl Scouts when she was in Girl Scouts. And in Boy Scouts, I got Eagle Scout, and I got all the palms after that. That was fun. It was a good experience. It was good to learn all those skills, carrying them over to adulthood. And that's what they're trying to do. Basically create more productive, more knowledgeable, more experienced, more confident individuals, which they do a really good job of trying to do that. Now, the politics side of it, I'm not going to get into that. There's definitely some things that have changed over the years with both organizations. Yeah, I knew several people when they got into junior high and high school, they dropped out of Boy Scouts. Too many other distractions. Trying to do a bunch of different sports and bands and clubs or video games. All different types of stuff that can distract you from doing Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. And that's what we started experiencing back in my day. Do you have any? Have you gone camping much, IKEA? If so, what's your favorite part about camping? I enjoy cooking. Of course, I got a degree in restaurant management when I was in college and did a bunch of culinary classes, so I really enjoyed. Favorite part's going home. I can see that. I can see that, especially when you're all nasty, dirty, grimy from the camping trip itself. And getting back into that nice, cool, cushy, soft mattress and laying your head on a nice pillow. When I do camping, I do camping. I don't do glamping. I do camping. We used to enjoy doing scary stories around the campfire when we would camp at Boy Scouts. The adults enjoyed giving us that. I actually went to a campsite and you could mine rocks. Really? You know, Evancraft, here's some advice. Hold on. Let's do this. I'm gonna turn this down. All right, my advice. This is coming from limited experience, of course, but what I've heard from other streamers too is do something that you enjoy doing. Don't do something that you force yourself to do to get likes. Whether it's video games, crafts, outdoors, when you do it and you enjoy it, it makes the content 10 times better. And then, because the excitement you have in it and the interest you have in it, it excretes out onto the screen where you can capture the people that enjoy the same stuff you enjoy. So if you really love Legos, go right on. Get a camera that points down on your table, show that you're building Legos, and go to town on that. And engage the people. Ari, hello. Yeah, no, definitely, Evancraft. What Lego set do you have? I know that I saw an announcement that they're going to be doing Pokemon Legos. Let me turn the music back up. Howdy, Ari. My oldest daughter likes putting together the flower sets, the Lego flower sets. Star Wars helmet. Ooh. It's crazy how expensive Legos have gotten. We got a Lego store we got 2 Lego stores in our town that I live in. And I went into one of those once. I was like, who spends $300 on a set of Legos? Now, I grew up having Legos, and I enjoyed tinkering around with them, but I don't know if I could spend that much. That's where the passion comes into play. Like Pokemon cards, fishing. We'll not talk about fishing. I spent a lot of money on fishing. Legos. I don't know. I like Legos, but I don't know if I like it that much. Cookie Run Kingdom Cookie. Oh wait, you need to tell me what Cookie Run Kingdom is, IKEA. I don't know what it is. What type of game is that? Ari, how's your day been? Done any drawings? I have an extremely expensive hobby, including collecting ball-jointed dolls, which are like Barbie dolls, but big and heavy. Nah, no drawings. Ball-jointed dolls. That's a niche. Sounds like a niche part of the doll industry. Have you ever had any porcelain dolls? I know there's definitely some collectibles there. I remember seeing porcelain dolls on the Antique Roadshow. Do you have a Beauty and Beast Barbies? Belle and Beast. No porcelain dolls. Okay. IKEA. What is Cookie Run Kingdom about? People want to know. Hard to explain. Okay, fair enough. Is it a puzzle game? Simulation? Action? RPG? What genre does it fall into? There's tons of videos. Ooh, okay. I'll look at that. There's a person that pops up on my shorts feed every now and then that does one of those. What's it called? It was a game that was originally on Facebook back in the day. Popular phone games. I have it on my Royal Match, I think it is. It's a Clash of Clans game, and he gets like 1,000 watchers. Build your own kingdom type. Okay. Yeah, there's this guy that plays a Clash of Clans game, and I'll pop on every now and then, and he'll have 1,000 people watching him play that. That music was putting me to sleep. Wow. Oh, my legs. I gotta stretch out my legs real quick. Hold on. Ow. My knees, the tendons on the outside of my knees are a little sore, and my ankle's sore from the run. I can't let them sit too long or else they'll stiffen up. I don't bounce back like I used to. I miss bouncing back fast. I remember when I played softball. I played slow pitch softball in a league about 12 years ago, 15 years ago. First 2-3 weeks of the season, I'd be so sore, and after that, I'd be in the groove and get used to it. I'd be able to move a lot faster. I don't know if I could play softball again. Send you pick up ball joint? No, I don't mind. Hold on. Let me get my Discord up on my phone. Get my phone up and going. Elmo's World. Sorry, guys. Perfect attendance in the third 9 week. Had a lot of sickness. I don't know if I ever had too many issues when I was in public school. I did homeschooling for half my schooling years. In middle school, junior high, and high school, I was homeschooled. But elementary school, I was in public school. I don't think I got sick every now and then, but it wasn't too much. Now in college, every now and then I would somehow figure a way to skip a class every now and then. Don't do that. Don't do that. Be good at college. Be diligent. Learned Roar. Ooh, okay. We learned a new ability. Do I want Roar? Hold on. My whole gallery's flipped around and it's taking me forever to find the pics. Okay, Roar makes a foe flee to end the battle. Why would I want that? Odor, okay, negates the foe's efforts to heighten evasiveness. I guess Roar would be better than Odor Sleuth. Yeah, let's get rid of Odor Sleuth. Odor Sleuth. We'll get rid of that. Wait, hold on. Yep, we got rid of it. I'm gonna test it out. I want to test out this. Oh no, but Nanner Split is paralyzed, so we'll have to use a different one. We'll use Crispy.
Please like and subscribe to OldNinten Dude. He needs all the help he can get.
Levels, new deal. Level 15, we got 5 more levels, and then we'll call it a stream. Pokemon, we're gonna go with Joe. Joe needs to get up. Earlier, I found one of my cat's whiskers, and I put the whisker on her head. I've had cats before. Man, sometimes you step on those whiskers and it gets stuck in your foot like a needle. Those things can hurt. I remember jabbing my brother every now and then with whiskers to mess with them. But that's when we were younger. I wonder if we went further on the trail if we'd find more experienced Pokemon. Let's give it a try. Hopefully we don't faint anybody. Stepped on tons of needles. Ooh. Were you able to get the wax out of the carpet? Or the rug? We went this way. Yes, you think? No, not Oddish. Oh, I despise Oddish. Let's just send A in. Oh, who Nichols? I do not like Oddish. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I like Oddish. He's easy to beat. I'll stick right here. What Star Wars helmets do you have, Evan Craft? Do you have the Mandalorian helmet? No, not poison. We're gonna need to go pick berries eventually. Alright. Princess Leia, Commander Cody. But I have the rest as well, so... Oh, you have a complete collection. Wow. Hold on, I gotta look that up. I'm gonna pause my emulation and look up that. Pause. I'm gonna look up these Legos helmets. It's crazy how much Lego has grown. Lego, Star Wars helmets. Have you played any of the Lego Star Wars games? Oh wow, those look cool. Oh wow. Okay, I'm looking at. So you have the Storm Scout Trooper helmet and Vader. If you do download Cookie Run Kingdom someday, you can join a server. There's 3 different server types, and there's a Dark Cocoa server. So try and join the server because there are guilds. Join your guild. Okay. Just be careful. I'm gonna go ahead and hide that just because someone else might try to join and say they're me. So I'm gonna remove that server name. On the Wii. Yeah, I remember I played most of the Star Wars games I played were on the DS Lite and the 3DS. But I did get that new Skywalker collection on my Switch and on Epic Games for my computer. So I definitely do plan on doing Legos video games sometime as a stream series. There we go. Let's go back to fighting. My guild is almost full also. Oh, poison. Don't lose. Poochyena use on Geico. Almost lost Geico. That would have been terrible. I would have cried with that if I lost my starter. Oh boy. I would have rage quit. $500,000. It's what the gaming industry has done over the last 10-15 years is amazing at how it's been able to generate games that can bring people together. I remember playing Diablo 2 back in college and be able to go on to Battle.net and play with people on there. But how crazy, like World of Warcraft and League of Legends did so much more with that. And then you had Sims, and I'm not a big fan of Grand Theft Auto just because of the violence and what it pushes as far as ideas of being able to do certain things. But that, and then Fortnite, it's crazy how many people can just get together, game, have fun, and have a community. Switch out. We'll do Joe. I need to get Joe up. Call of Duty, people are really toxic on and mean. They are. I do play Warzone every now and then off stream. I'll never play it on stream just because of the content. I don't want to stream that kind of content, but I do play it every now and then. I've got some buddies from work, and we'll get on once a week every now and then. And we'll play. Joe's level 21. Yay! Awesome. Yeah, there's some mean people, especially when you have proximity chat on. Wow, people get mad at you. I'm like, why are you getting mad at me? It's a game. Its purpose is to defeat you. You shouldn't get mad at someone for being better at you than you. You need to learn to build up your skills. Or find a different game if you get so frustrated that you have to curse out other people. That's uncalled for. Cursing out other people because they do better at you at a game is not something that I like. Now, on the flip side, hearing them get mad at you, that is hilarious. Being able to knock them down and kick them out. I do laugh at that. Oh. Especially if you like get them like with a crazy move, like using melee skills. I'm not trying to give too much away as far as the violence of it all, but it is fun to hear people get mad at you when you knock them out. Oh, other people's gears. Oh yeah, I like Fortnite more actually because there's no violence. I mean, obviously there's gunplay involved. Or pew pew play involved. Whew. I hope I don't get banned for saying that word. But I like Fortnite more just because there's no, I guess you'd say, blood and death. When you knock someone out, they basically digitalize away. There's not gore involved. And I appreciate that aspect of it when I play Fortnite. I've got over 1,000 hours in Fortnite. Wow. Definitely a lot more hours than than Warzone. I am not good at Warzone. I think the best I've done was probably it was past Wednesday. I had 10 eliminations and 8 unalives. I also like playing racing games. I played a lot of Asphalt. Of course, Mario Kart I've played. I enjoyed Asphalt a lot. I have that on my computer, and I've been meaning to play a little bit of it. Ooh, new deal's up to level 16. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's go heal everybody up that's been ding-donged. Well, and Fortnite is set at digital world, so no violence is real in the context of the game. True. You got me there, Ari. You got me there, definitely. And I think that Fortnite's also awesome because they have Legos in Fortnite. I've played a little bit of that. That's actually pretty fun. It's like Minecraft meets Ark meets Legos meets community kingdom building. Oh yeah, you like Legos Fortnite? Yeah, it's fun. I may do that. I'm debating on when I get 1,000 subs, I want to do a stream where I play with other people. When I hit 1,000 subs, I want to do a special stream that includes people that are on here on a regular basis. And I'm debating between Minecraft, Fortnite, or something else. Shift. There we go. But that's definitely in the works. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do. But I want to do a multiplayer game with other people when I hit 1,000 subs.
Please like and subscribe to OldNinten Dude. He needs all the help he can get.
No, not asleep. Ah. We'll shift to A. Oh, don't put him asleep. Let's confuse him first. There we go. Let's wake up. Hydration check. Hold on. Water. I love the way Carly Mae says Walter. It's so Victorian elegant. I don't think I've ever seen that emoji. Nope. Alright, so if this is the first time you've watched my stream, I'm playing a challenge. It's called SlotLocke Challenge. Basically, I have 6 randomly generated Pokemon before I start the game. Those are the ones that are at the bottom. It basically tells me what Pokemon I need to finish the game with. The premise of the challenge is sort of like Nuzlocke. The first Pokemon you encounter, you fill the slots, but once you encounter the species or the type, you must capture that. Of course, type trumps any Pokemon, and then species, of course, trumps type. And then you have to build them up. You have to build up a strategy on what abilities you'll need down the road, because obviously there'll be certain abilities that are type abilities that will help you more than others. And just like with Nuzlocke, when your Pokemon faint, you have to go put them away in storage on the computer. Hence why I have Joe 7.0. I lost Joe 6.0 this past Monday. I have not done well with the Wurmples and their variations and evolutions of them, but I'm getting better. And so that's what this is right now. We're playing Pokemon Ruby and doing that SlotLocke challenge. In the description, I have the link, the Discord link for the web application that's used for the randomization. I said randomization. Wow, that is terrible. Holy guacamole.
OldNinten Dude, you need to up your gaming skills. You are scaring the children and me, as well.
Yeah, IKEA, I may do a short for all the Joes. And then it also has a link in the Discord for the rules and instructions to give you the details of how it works as far as setting it up and getting going. And then I also have links for the Wikipedias that I'm using. I'm using Bulbapedia for the walkthrough of the game, just so I can stay on task, stay focused every Monday, know what I need to be doing. Because I want to beat this game and get back to Terraria. I may do another Pokemon game down the road as well. But I'm enjoying it. This is definitely a RPG type game. Believe it or not, it is. Because you're basically deciding characters, how you want them to grow and evolve in the game, in the storyline. And then I also have links to the other Pokemon content creators that I follow and watch on a regular basis. There are some really cool cats out there, some really cool dudes that do some really fun entertainment and contribute a lot to the Pokemon community. And then on the Discord, I also have servers for people to share what games they are going to do the challenge with and share how they're going about with the challenge. JDC, one of the subscribers I have, is playing Leaf Green and trying to get through the challenge. He's already gotten 3 of the specific Pokemon. Just like me, I've got 3. I've got my Treecko that's now a Gravel. I have my Wurmple that has evolved to a Dustox, and then I've got my Poochyena that's now Mightyena. Or actually, I needed a Mightyena to begin with, so that I did that already. We're gonna switch out. Oh wow! Oh wow! What, IKEA? Please tell what the wow is about. Oh, I need to test out that roar. I have not played the roar yet. We need to play that roar and figure out how effective it is. Alright, so we're going to go Nanner Split. Nanner Split is a third variation of my Poochyena. It started off with Ice Cream. Then I lost Ice Cream. Then we got Sunday. And we lost Sunday on Monday. We lost Sunday. But now we got Nanner Split. Nanner Split, let's see what you can do with this roar. Woo! That's pretty cool. That's going to be pretty cool later on. Especially if you want to avoid certain Pokemon. Or you're not going against trainers. Shift. Confusion. Ooh. Confusion. I tell you. Chef's kiss. Confusion is a baller move. I love Confusion. Do it again. Again. I love me some Confusion. I confusilate them. Oh no, only half. Oh, we could do this. Failed. Paralyzed. Now we got another. Failed. There we go. Cool. Maybe I'm the one actually confused. Believe it or not, sometimes I am. I am very confused sometimes. It's my being senile as an older person. My daughters definitely remind me of that every now and then, especially when I lose something or forget something. Hence OldNinten Dude. Yep, hence OldNinten Dude. And I'm not getting any younger. I am definitely not a spring chicken. I may switch it up and do my Fortnite music. Get some energy going. I'm gonna stand. Hold on. I need to stretch my legs anyway. Summer chicken. I'm more of a fall winter chicken. Nice and slow and easy going. I'm gonna stand up. Hold on. Give me a minute. I'm gonna raise my desk and stand. I need to stand and stretch my legs. And we'll change up the music too. Let's get our Fortnite music going. Go back. This playlist. Fortnite. There we go. Oh man. I need to stretch. There we go. How are Pokemon doing? I need to adjust my mic a little. There we go. Readjust the mic. Pokemon. Oh, okay. We're down to Nanner Split and Geico. We can do that. We gotta get New Deal up and going. Oh, this feels good standing up. Shake off all this dust and soreness from the race. Ooh, that bite was bitey. Paralyzed? No! Had ramen and grilled cheese today. What kind of ramen did you have? I love me some hot and spicy shrimp ramen. We get their bowls, not the little cups, but the actual like paper bowls that are about 4 inches wide, 3.5, 4 inches wide, maybe 5 inches wide. And it has 3 packets in it. It has the ramen seasoning, it has the shrimp with vegetables all in one packet, and then it has the chili oil. That chili oil sauce is the bomb diggity. I love it. Down to Geico. Okay. Oh, no, now all my Pokemon are paralyzed. I guess that means we need to go back to the Pokemon Center. Do you ever do anything special with your grilled cheese sandwiches? Like add lunch meat or anything to them? Maybe salami, bologna, all those other onis. Ah, poison. Why the poison? Sounds good, IKEA. Butter cheese combo. Hurt by poison. Come on. Oh, no. No, I'm not chancing it. We need to... where is it? Antidote. Yeah, I'm not chancing this. And then we need to... Oh, poison again? Ah, no. No. Crispy, get out there. Confuse. Get him. There we go. We need a antidote like crazy. Antidote, use Geico, potion, Geico, do it again. Whew. I was freaking out there because of the bright light. Have you been keeping up with your hydration? You put those water emojis on my screen. Yes? Okay. You've been getting enough to eat? You hungry? I guess with nausea, you're not going to be hungry. Is your blood sugar level okay? 2 liters of water today. Wow, I need to do better. I had, let's see, I had 20 ounces during the race, but that was a electrolyte mix. And then I had a Dr. Pepper. I was a little bad. I had Dr. Pepper. It was so good with the sandwich I had after racing. School lunch is mid, or is it meh? Is it meh? Roar. Let's do roar. See what that does. Ooh, it just pushes them off screen. That's pretty funny. All right, let's do this. Crispy, go out there and confuse.
Please like and subscribe to OldNinten Dude. He needs all the help he can get.
Medical stuff. Big proponent of electrolytes. Yes. You know, I agree with that. Electrolytes actually help balance out everything, helps with the organs in your body function correctly, helps your brain function correctly. Now, water as a whole is good, but having a good balance of electrolytes in your diet helps out a bunch. Evan Craft, keep it real. Stay out of trouble. Hope to catch you soon. Your deal's 17. We're 3 away. We're 3 away from getting Gyarados. Oh, this is awesome. What's funny is we actually came across some electrolytes at Walmart that actually are legit. They're actually pretty good. It's a strawberry, I think it's a strawberry kiwi flavor that actually tastes pretty good. That we'll use every now when we do running. Bullpen, you behave, don't poison. You have too much salt. You get a little salty with people. Okay, Geico. Save me 15% or more, please. Paralyze. There you go. 8 grams of salt every day, and it's rough. You have to take salt pills. What can you do? Oh, missed. I thought New Deal could make easy work, but nope. I feel like some jazz music soon. I may go back to my Minecraft playlist soon. This feels good to stand. Wow. I can bend my knees a little. And they're split again. Oh, this is a good one. I like the song. I'm gonna turn it up a little. I like this jam. Not poison. No poison. It's pointless. Let's switch. A. Get her antidote. Bag, antidote, use on Nanners. Nanner split. Your eyebrows? How'd you manage to do that, IKEA? Were you sculpting your eyebrows? Scissors. Ouch. Did you cut yourself in the process? Did it bleed? No? Okay. You know, I tweeze my eyebrows so I don't have a unibrow. I've got these hairs that really want to connect my eyebrows together, and I am fighting them so hard. And then I'm also, as you get older guys tend to have hair in their ears, and I pluck those at least once or twice a week. Gotta tame those hairs. Turn down this. Oh, you're using makeup? Okay. Yeah, I don't use makeup. I wouldn't know about that. Oh no, let's leave Nanners out there. And ignore those photos online of me wearing makeup. Yeah. That was in my previous life. My family decided to go to a costume party and decide the theme without me. I was too busy with other stuff, and I got the raw end of the deal. They did Wizard of Oz. Yeah, okay, here we go. So we're doing a costume party. They choose Wizard of Oz as the theme of our family. And I end up being Glinda the Good Witch because I did not tell them ahead of time who I wanted to be. And Glinda the Good Witch was left. I fought tooth and nail, but because I was still a minor under the roof of my parents, I had to go as Glinda the Good Witch. Needless to say, all the ladies, all the girls from in my age group laughed like crazy. Yeah. And there's pictures that my mom still holds near and dear to her heart that she likes to bust those out every now and then to remind me that I dressed up as Glinda the Good Witch. I had a blue puffy dress, I had a tiara, I believe, and I had eyeshadow and eye makeup and blush. I was so happy to get home and wash that off. I see what you did there, IKEA, with the pink and green heart. I have not watched Wicked the movie or any the musicals or anything like that before. What'd you think of the movie that came out recently? You're still not over it? You still go to therapy for the stuff that she did. But it was all good fun. It was out of love. I know that. I look back at it and I know that it was meant to be fun. Not another paralyzed. Oh, these electric Pokemon are insane. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. UGH, capital H. Ugh. Joe 7.0 to the rescue. No, no. Everyone's paralyzed except New Deal. One of my boy BFFs called me and I was talking with my parents and my stepdad looked over to see who was calling. He said, "Is that your boyfriend?" I started blushing like crazy. Ooh, I don't know how to deal with it. My parents, well, of course I didn't have any girlfriends when I was growing up. I didn't have my first girlfriend until college. And I would have been embarrassed too. Yeah, both my girls have had man friends in the past, or currently, and it's tough. And every now and then I like to poke and prod. As a dad, you have the right to embarrass your kids every now and then. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's really fun. When you hear them say, "Dad," you know you're doing a good job. That stinks. Sometimes I can be really self-conscious. Especially when I was younger. Wow. I would sometimes get really embarrassed by things. I was actually an introvert growing up. I didn't like crowds, I didn't like groups. What forced me to come out of my shell was going to be a camp counselor for an entire summer at Boy Scout camp. That is one quick, surefire way to get an adolescent to come out of their shell. Because you have to do skits, you gotta do songs, you gotta be in public eyes and interact. And that made me come out of my shell. And then what made me come out of my shell even more was when I got in the restaurant industry and started waiting tables. You live or die by tips, and you have to be friendly, you have to engage, you have to have fun and bond in a way. That I appreciate doing that. That helped me out a whole bunch coming out of my shell. Awkward extrovert. Awkward extrovert. I like that. I'm not an introvert. I'm just an awkward extrovert. Oh, Nanners is paralyzed. No. Harry, did I see you earlier on Hefty's stream? I popped into Hefty's stream like right after I finished my race because I was waiting for my wife and youngest to finish their race. Oh, okay, I did see you. Hefty's one cool cat. He's a really cool dude. I actually have him as one of the links. How did the run go? You know, it wasn't my best, just because of the injury. I have not been able to get past a certain wall, but it was okay. I ran the 10K. I did it in, according to the race, I did it in a minute, or an hour and 7 minutes, 10K. I think I would have done a lot better if I hadn't injured myself. I feel like the injury is still holding me back. At one point my feet felt numb, and I was worried about tripping and falling, and my ankle actually swelled up a little bit, but that was okay. It was my second best time. Yeah, 10K, IKEA. I ran a 10K. It was my first 10K official race. Now I've ran 10Ks before, but not like an official race. I usually do 5Ks. I'm not big on the long distance endurance runs. Like I'll probably never do a marathon. You can't even do a 2K. You know, 3 years ago, I said the same thing. I could run like a block or two and be winded and have to walk the rest of the way. It took a lot of time to build up to that. A lot. And here I am today. My wife started running several years ago, got into it, and thankfully she pushed me into it, which has been helpful because it's actually helped me keep some of my weight down, help my heart health stay where it needs to be. That's not doing anything. We're gonna have to do absorb. That did a little better. Yeah, it was scary because I was actually having to pay more attention to my footing when I was running airy, when my feet started feeling a little numb. Hey, I thought I got you. There we go. Geico's paralyzed too now. Brats. New deals at level 18. 2 more and we got a Gyarados. Hot dog. I'm excited. We'll do crispy. We'll confuse some people. No, don't paralyze. I'm getting tired of this paralyzed. Now switch to, we'll do Joe. Joe's paralyzed too now. Lovely. Random pains in your knees and ankles and soles of your feet. Ooh, crazy. Yeah, my knees were on and off just from the amount of backpacking I used to do. And so one of the things I had to do is, of course, hydrate. And I need to push more of my vitamins that I was taking, as well as pay attention to my diet, because sugar is an enemy of a racer. It causes a lot of inflammation. And then I took baby steps, literally baby steps, in building up to that. Fastest time a mile was 9 minutes in middle school, which is pretty good, but then you consider the fact that several undiagnosed disabilities, never do that again. It was scary. Maybe because I was growing too. Oh, Airy, I feel bad for you. Yeah, no kidding. My limbs were numb and my vision was quite literally glowing red. Whoa. That's intense. You didn't have lasers come out of your eyes, did you? You know what? Let's give New Deal a try. Let's see if New Deal can tackle well. Come on, tackle, work. Oh, this is pathetic. No, New Deal, you stink. You stink at tackles. We need to get you the Gyarados. Tell you is nothing. Yeah, one of the things I've had to learn recently is how to discipline and pace myself in running. You can't just start running. You gotta. It's one of the. I watch one of the racers or the YouTube channels. It's a racer, and he says the best way to build up long endurance is to start off small, running slowly, and pay attention to your heart rate, because your heart rate will help with your oxygen in your lungs, and you pay attention to your breathing and your heart rate and build up slowly. That's when you can start running faster. Actually, one of the ways to help you run faster is to be able to monitor and control your breathing and your heart rate. Our teachers are in their late 40s. What's wrong with late 40s? There's nothing wrong with late 40s, IKEA. I may have to delete that comment. That's messed up. Late 40s. There's nothing wrong with that. Far cry from a reckless, clumsy kid I was. Old. Sorry. I feel like playing that soundbite where the guy's saying, "You go to jail. You go to jail. Go directly to jail." I may have to create my own soundbite. You go to jail. Oh, paralyzed. Quit paralyzing my peeps. There we go. Let's go back and heal them all. Alright, back to the Minecraft music. Playlist. Where's our Minecraft playlist? There it is. Here we go. Hydration check. Getting a little parched. It's good. It's good. Whoa. Pursuit is OP. Wow. Earlier today, my mom put a dish in the microwave while I was emptying it, and then the smart aleck. Oh, you gotta be careful. You can't smart talk your parents. That's one surefire way of them saying, "I brought you in this world, and I can take you out." Didn't work on that. No, not paralyzed. Almost got grounded. Yeah, I did plenty of that. I was bad about talking back and saying things I shouldn't have. Of course, my brother was worse. He would actually debate my parents, and I'd be sitting up to the side and tell him, "Dude, be quiet. Stop. Don't talk anymore." He was the kind that would not only be a smart aleck, he would debate, and he had to have the last words with my parents. It was hilarious. I'd be sometimes laughing at him. He'd keep on talking. I'd be like, "Stop talking. Stop talking, dude." He was definitely a middle child. Definitely a middle child. If you're a middle child, I didn't mean to offend you. Maybe. I don't know. I knew how you spelled it. The U's next to the H. I knew what you were saying. IKEA. You're okay. IKEA, as a middle child, do you think you act like a middle child? I'm the oldest of my family. Yes. Yeah, I'm the good child. I'm the oldest. Of course, I was the one that my parents got to test all their theories of parenting on, and through trial and error. Thin ice. You gotta watch out for thin ice. Ooh, that was a fun game. Squirrel. That reminded me of a game I used to like playing was Don't Break the Ice. I used to enjoy playing Don't Break the Ice. Ooh, jazz. I'm gonna turn this up. I like jazz. Oddish, you need to go away. You are mean. Hold on. Let's do crispy. There we go. Super effective. I will say this. Pokemon is one of the reasons why Pokemon's fun is because you get to adapt and learn more about the Pokemon that you're using and their strengths and weaknesses, and the joy of being able to be strategic with them. I'm enjoying this. I forgot how much fun this was. I enjoyed Pokemon Y when I had it on my sandwich bread slice 2DS. And I enjoyed Pokemon Black on my DS Lite, and I enjoyed playing Ruby as well back in the day. My husband also is an oldest. We both equally perfectionist and bossy in nature, and we match well. My wife's actually a middle child. She's the second, and we do a good job complimenting each other. We are quote unquote soulmates. I don't believe in soulmates, but if the soulmates were real, we are definitely soulmates. Definitely. Sandwich. What kind of sandwich? I might take a quick break and go get something to eat real quick. Back after this, I'm gonna go get a quick bite to munch on while we finish this up. Nutella. I don't know, have I had Nutella? You know, I think I have. I had those little snack packs that's like pretzel sticks with Nutella. That's okay. Man, I do pretzels and I do chocolate in moderation. Let's send Joe out. Joe needs to build up some XP. You love those snack packs? Okay. Let's do... No, we'll do confusion. Alright, cool beans. I'm gonna put this on pause, and I'm gonna go get a quick bite, and I'm gonna bring it right up here, and I may mute my mic. Let me go grab it real quick. I'm gonna pause this, and I'll be right back.
Welcome, and thank you for watching OldNinten Dude's SlotLocke challenge. These poor Pokemon don't know what they have coming to them. Let's just all pray they make it through without fainting. OldNinten Dude, please don't mess this up like last time. Let's not talk about that hot mess of a disaster. Again, thank you all for watching.
You feel goofy today? Are you a goofer? Yeah? Or you feel like more like feel more like Donald or Mickey? Gosh, Goofy. I used to like the Goof Troop cartoon back in the mid to late 90s. That was a good show to watch. And I used to like the Disney special Goofy shows that they would, or episodes that they would show right before ABC would show a Saturday night movie special. I'm gonna mute my mic so I can crunch down. I got Fritos. We were talking about salt and saltiness. I was like, ooh, Fritos sound good. Let's do roar. I selected crispy, but I didn't. You gonna sleep in tomorrow? I enjoy weekends. You can sleep in a lot later and not have to go to work most of the time. Sometimes you do have to go to work. Once in a blue moon, I have to go. Most of the time, I don't. But because I wake up so early during the weekdays, I naturally wake up early on Saturdays and Sundays. New deals up to or 1 level away from getting Gyarados. I'm excited. Let's switch to those songs. What we got? Nope. There we go. Another jazz song. Prison. Sorry, I'm getting choked up. You go to prison? Are you a thug? Are you a street thug? Living that prison life, IKEA. Awesome. Oh, school. I knew what you meant. Prison. You should take advantage of school and put as much effort in as possible, because when you start adulting and you don't have the skill sets or the knowledge that you need to obtain in school, life sometimes can be a little harder if you didn't do well and apply yourself at school. Now, granted, there are some schools that are better than others, some teachers that are way more awesome than others, and I appreciate those teachers. But you should take advantage of school as much as possible, because you could be living somewhere else where they don't have the same education or same level of education that you're getting where you're going right now. That is my sprinkling of wisdom for today, brought to you by OldNinten Dude. Oh, no, okay, yeah, IKEA, I agree with you there. Algebra. Blech. I was never good at math or science math. I always enjoyed business math, even in college. I did not like algebra or algebra 2. I did not like geometry. All that jazz, pun intended, because we're listening to jazz. But yeah, algebra. I agree with you there. Algebra is not fun. But once you learn the formulas and how to do the step-by-steps, that makes it a lot easier. Biology. I was not good at biology either. I would say my favorite subjects were history and, of course, the culinary classes I took. I enjoyed cooking. Ooh, I enjoyed cooking. And the food science as well. I'm trying to... Our youngest, we homeschool, and I do a food science, service, and culinary arts class for her. And I'm enjoying that. I need to get prepared for this next week, actually. So we're learning about the industry. We're learning about food safety. We're learning about the science part of it, the macro and micro nutrition and types of cooking methods. You end up hating the food you cook. I'm always critical. Yeah, I'm very critical of the food I cook. Other people will be like, "Oh, this is so wonderful. It tastes good." I'm like, meh. It's okay. I put too much salt in it. I put too much seasoning. I cooked it too long. I didn't cook it enough. I didn't add the right ingredients. I didn't put too much of a certain ingredients in. I'm very critical of my cooking. Every so often, I will make something that tastes awesome. But I'm always usually critical of it still. We're down to one Pokemon not being paralyzed. Go in there, A, formerly known as Sparkles. And never mind. Now we are paralyzed all across the board. Let's go get these guys. Ari, I feel like I would love your food. What's your favorite dish to make, Ari? Spill the beans. Even IKEA wants to know. We want to know your repertoire of food in the kitchen. Tell us your special menu that you have. Fancy ramen, adding red chili pepper paste and fermented soybean paste. I don't know if I've ever had soybean paste. I do like me some bun, vermicelli bowls. Umami. Okay. Ooh, I like the Japanese noodle ramen version with the thick noodles. Okay, can we get to without Geico fainting? Hold on, let's see where Geico is at right now. Ooh, that was close. Let's do this. Let's heal. I need to get more. Asian food's pretty good. I love me some vermicelli noodles, Vietnamese vermicelli noodles with grilled chicken, shaved or shredded lettuce, pickled cucumbers and carrots, some roasted peanuts on top, some fish oil, a little bit of the hoisin sauce, and then satay, which is the chili oil with the chili. But I like the kind that has the lemongrass, so there's a little bit of sweetness to it. Indian food, I don't do too much curry. I know my sister likes curry a lot. Last night, when I was not feeling good, my parents ordered Chinese food when I was in my room, and when I found out, I was so jelly. Ooh, yeah, Chinese food. We do Chinese food once a week, once every other week. We usually do chicken lo mein. I like chicken lo mein. We both like the special fried rice or house fried rice, whatever they do it, where you have all the different meats with fried rice and egg. And then my wife likes beef and broccoli. And it stinks to other people eat food that you like and you can't eat because you're feeling bleh or meh. How close are we on? Oh, we got a ways to go. You're telling me a house fried that rice? Oh, it fried it well. The house was the bomb. It raised the roof with that rice. Not very effective. Let's do pursuit. A little better. No, not sleep. Alright, we gotta switch. Let's do nanners. Get out there, nanners. Chicken banana. Banana! Alright, I think if everything goes according to plan, we should have maybe 10 to 15 more fights, and New Deal should become a Gyarados. Maybe. But that's fuzzy math, and it sometimes can be very fuzzy. IKEA, what's your favorite movie? Like cartoon. We'll get down specifics. Cartoon animated movie. What's your favorite cartoon animated movie? We were talking a little bit about this the other night. I think were you on it? I don't remember. Or was it Friday night? Yeah, I think that was Friday night with Erica Airy that we were talking about movies and genres. Or Thursday. Not Friday. Oi! Oi! My brain. SpongeBob movie. Like the first one. Was that Atlantis SquarePants? What was the first one? First SpongeBob movie. Oh, it was just the SpongeBob movie. Back in 2004. Wow, I was out of college already when that came out. Oh, here we go. The plot. Plankton frames Mr. Krabs for stealing King Neptune's crown, leading SpongeBob and Patrick on a quest to Shell City to recover it. Release date, November 19th, 2004. Titan AE does predate Treasure Island by a couple years. The one and only movie. So good. Oh, that I meant to look on Amazon because it wasn't on Hulu and Disney. Titan AE. I need to look on Amazon for it. And Netflix. The one and only Ivan. Let me look. The one and only Ivan. Oh, it's about a gorilla? Wait, I think I might have saw that. Maybe. No, no poison. Why you got... I do not like poison. And the real gorilla. Those are always fun when you get a movie that's based off a real story. Like SpongeBob. I may need to go do some Pecha farming. Tired of using antidote. No! All this paralyzing. Good gravy. The main reason why I like Treasure Planet is because I liked the original Treasure Island. I read the book when I was a kid. And I also liked the Skeleton Crew. It reminded me a little bit with the pirates, space pirates. It reminded me a little of Treasure Island, Treasure Planet, watching the Skeleton Crew. That Skeleton Crew was a good show. And Disney Plus has definitely put out some duds with the Star Wars franchise. And I feel like that was a good third place behind Andor and Mandalorian. My wife and I enjoyed watching it. Close are we to Gyarados? How close are we? Oh. Okay, so we're about... maybe 6 to 8 interactions left. Favorite Star Wars movies are the ones with Kylo Ren because he's oh, okay, yeah. I can't say the same. You got Picarus? Huh? What's Picarus? You got Pokerus? What's Pokerus? Pokerus. Do you know how rare that is? Wait, I got Pokerus. What are you talking about? I didn't... What's Pokerus? Pokerus is a virus that any Pokemon can catch. It has not already been affected once before. Pokerus is caught when a Pokemon battles a wild Pokemon. The effect of the virus is very beneficial to the Pokemon that receives it. Catching the virus, however, is a very rare event, as the odds of meeting a wild Pokemon with it is between 1 in 21,178 and wait, is that on New Deal? I didn't see. Hold on. Where do you see that? Oh, the status. What? What? Hold on. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? It probably spread. Well, let's take a gander. Hold on. It did spread to my other, well, one of them. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Pokemon spreads from an infected Pokemon to healthy ones through battling or training with infected Pokemon. The virus, however, does not last forever. After 2 days or so, it wears off of the Pokemon and will not be able to be received again. However, if placed in the PC box, the Pokemon will have the Pokerus until you take it. Okay. Well, I'm not putting them away. The challenge won't let me put it away. Yeah, they all have it. It's COVID all over again with my Pokemon. What are the benefits? Okay, Pokemon will double the effort value stats of a Pokemon. Player can combine a Macho Brace. I don't have that. Well, look at that. I learned something new. I will remember this forever. I spread a virus throughout my Pokemon. Let's go heal them. We'll go look at all these Pokemon and their virus. All right, here we go. Pokerus. More Pokerus. They got the virus. They got the VEDs, the COVIDs. That was wild dealing with COVID 5 years ago. It's equivalent of like 3 shinies. Oh, really? Can you check your PC Pokemon? Yeah, I can do that. Let me fight this doohickey real quick. Shift. Oh, paralyzed already. What's new? Yeah, we'll go look at the PC real quick. Let's heal. Alright, so PC. Do I just do move or do I do withdrawal to look at them? Move, okay. Summary. No, doesn't look like they got a status on them. Oh, one of them does. New Deal had it. Oh, New Deal had it. Too bad I lost them. Maybe that's how it spread. New Deal probably spread it to my Pokemon, and when I got New Deal, D-I-L-L, it spread to him. Infect the other wild Pokemon. Well, however, what we could do is we can't fight with him, but maybe we could throw him in with my other Pokemon and let him marinate with them. Marinate. Sorry. Spread the Pokerus with them. Well, I may have to do a short on this area. I never knew about this. How often have you seen other people get Pokerus? Pokerus. But I could only do it during the grind, not through the actual game, though, unfortunately. In fact, even then, no, I can't. Once it faints, I can't take it out, so technically I can't do anything. Encountering a shiny in the game is 1 in 8,000 odds, and contracting Pokerus is 1 in 22,000 odds. It only happens very rarely. Ooh, very rarely, Has Razzie or Carly gotten Pokerus on their Pokemon? Or Shinies? And it had to be me, Joe Schmo, getting Pokerus. GG's.
Wow, OldNinten Dude. You continue to surprise me, even with your lack of gaming skills.
Right? I think it's funny, IKEA. I laugh. I mean, if you can't make fun of yourself, of course, in a good-natured way, I don't know. I do it out of fun. Oh, we're getting Gyarados. We're getting Gyarados. Oh, here we go, guys. Hold on. We gotta get some excitement. No, that's not good enough. Nope. There we go. Let's go, chat. Gyarados. Oh yeah, Gyarados. Look at that. That's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty, Gyarados. It learned Bite. Wow. Cool. Hot diggity dog. Awesome sauce. Let's fight it. Let's get it out there and get some action going. Okay, Gyarados. Here we go. Bite him. Cool. Alright. Yeah, now you're putting in some time. Look at that. Does it still have the... Still has Pokerus. Oh, but I think the summary said it only lasts 2 days. Does not last forever. After 2 days or so, it will wear off and you will not be able to receive it again. Well, at least I have some witnesses. They grow up so fast. At least I have witnesses, and I've got this recorded that I got Pokerus on my Pokemon. I'm gonna do one more, and then we'll call it a stream. No, we gotta do 2 more. Paralyzed? No, we're gonna unparalyze. We gotta fight a little more. We gotta get Gyarados up. You're an eyewitness too. I know. If it wasn't for Airy, I wouldn't have known. I would not. I would have just kept on going. Been none the wiser. Airy's the bomb diggity. Hot splash. This is baller moves now. I'm loving this. Wow. Gyarados. It's gonna stink as if I run into a love disc. I gotta take it. Well, the game is I gotta eventually find love disc anyway. I gotta get love disc to complete the game and complete the challenge. Oh. Cool. Cool beans. Let me ask Google something real quick. How long does Picarus. Last in Pokemon Ruby. Pokemon Ruby is 1 to 4 days, but the effect of Picarus is permanent even after the Pokemon is cured. What? Oh, hold on. In Ruby, it's permanent. Okay, so they're contagious for a limited time, typically 1 to 4 days after a Pokemon contracts it. Permanent effect. Once a Pokemon has Picarus, it will always have the increased EV gain, even after the contagious period ends. So my 3 Pokemon that are my SlotLocke Pokemon, my Treecko, which is now Grovel, my Wurmple, which is now a Dustox, and my Poochyena get to have it for the rest of the game. That's cool. Once the Pokemon is cured, a small pink smile will appear on your Pokemon status screen. That's cool. That's exciting. We'll have to take a picture of that too once they get their smiley faces. Their little grins. That's a little loud. Let's bring it down a little. You have 1 actively contagious Pokemon in the PC2. It will maintain the status indefinitely until you put it back in your party. Not that you necessarily will do that. Yeah, I can't bring it out because it fainted. Oh, New Deal fainted on us. But you know, a way around the rules is if I got a second. I can't use it, but I can get a second Pokemon of the SlotLocke Pokemon, throw it in there. I can't use it until one of my other Pokemon faint, and then I could switch it in. That's a way around it. But that means I gotta get a Poochyena and a Wurmple and a Treecko to go. Yeah, after Elite 8, maybe I could have some fun with that. That would be cool. When we beat the official game, I can go around the rules, because the rules is trying to beat the game. It doesn't say anything about what you do afterwards. No, it doesn't. Dude, Gyarados is strong. We're gonna have to change the. Oh, I can't. I was gonna do the sprite, but I can only keep the sprites of the actual SlotLocke Pokemon that I have. I can't use other Pokemon. We'll level up to level 21 and we'll call it a evening. Ari, Ikea, Cody, Evan Craft. I appreciate y'all coming in. JDC, look at that. We actually were able to keep Joe 7.0 alive for the entire stream. I miss 6.0. I miss having the Beautifly, but I'm okay with Dustox right now. Dustox is okay. Plus the fact that we have Gyarados that's has flying type, that will help us out a little bit on the long road until we get Love Disc. Oh, why did I do Splash? I didn't mean to do Splash. No, not Paralyze. There we go, level 21. Hot diggity dog. We did it. Let's go heal him. We'll save and we'll call it an evening. I enjoyed this XP grind. This was fun. I had a lot of fun. Alright, so now let's save. We'll save here. We'll save check as well. Control F1. There we go. We saved the state as well. I'm enjoying this Pokemon run. I'm enjoying Pokemon Ruby. Maybe the next stream we'll talk more about Pokemon games and the fun we have in them. Ari, Ikea, y'all have a pleasant evening, pleasant day, pleasant weekend. I'll see y'all on Monday when we do Pokemon Ruby, the game. We'll be following along with Bulbapedia challenge or walkthrough. I have that linked in the description as well as the SlotLocke challenge. Take care, Ari. As always, keep it clean, keep it fun, challenge yourself to do and be better. Have a pleasant weekend, pleasant evening. Thank you, IKEA. Thank you, Ari.